Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective for Tuesday, June 5th. Tuesday, June 5th. So, as you know, we are in our entire month of June review. Before we start next month working further, and good morning, those who are joining me on Periscope and Facebook Live. The entire month of June is a review, a self-assessment, a time to recalibrate before we continue on with the second part of the year. Hey, Bridget. Okay, so I've entitled this perspective labels, and what I'm really saying is, what labels are you still wearing that no longer serve you? I love you. They no longer serve you. They no longer fit. You have grown out of them. It's like, when you were size 12 and you're trying to squeeze into a size 6, it just doesn't fit. You busting out of it. It's not comfortable. It looks really bad. And it's just like a shackle. It doesn't fit. They no longer fit. And so I was thinking about this yesterday and wanted to share with you, because too many of us are still wearing labels that have been embedded in here and embedded in here, and they no longer fit us. Labels like, what you talking about, Hollie? Labels like, hey, Baron Taylor. Okay, now a couple of these are mine in particular, and I have kicked them to the curb. You're so bossy. Okay, well, that's not really, I no longer choose to wear that label. Sometimes, especially when you were younger and you were being called bossy, that was just misdirected leadership skills. You got leadership skills, and they were being honed. And so to the untrained eye, it looked like you were bossy. So no, don't you wear anything that doesn't belong to you. Another one that I wore for way too long. You are so cheap. Oh my goodness, you're cheap. Well, I got a clue, and I, excuse me, I stopped calling. I don't even allow people to call me cheap. But more importantly, I don't roll that label around in my head. I am selectively frugal with my money. I choose to invest my money where I want to invest it. Things that are not important to me, they're just not important to me, and I'm not gonna put a penny on it, because it's just not important to me. And I got a whole list of things that are not important. Whole list of things. So I'm not going with the cheap label anymore. Put that somewhere else. When little kids, this bothers me, because this was years ago when I heard my mom say, somebody was calling a little child, "You so nosy." And my mother said, "She's not nosy, she's inquisitive." And I was like, "You're right, mommy. You are so right." I mean, it's just the little things. We flippantly throw them out. But I have to tell you, labels stick to you. And it takes a lot of work and a lot of awareness to bust out of a label and no longer wear it, no longer own it, no longer operate as if it were truth. And so I want you to take time. This is our June review. Make time. Okay, I want you to take time and think through the labels that have been put on you. What are you still wearing? And in your gut, that doesn't fit. When people would call me cheap, for a long time, I would smile and laugh and say, "You're right." But then it occurred to me, I am not. How do I know I'm not? Because I spend real money on the things that are important to me. And other people would think, like, "You spend that much?" Because it's important to me. So you choose. And so my offering to you today, my challenge to you today, is to dig deep and see and find out. It's a 2-part challenge. 2, not 4. It's a 2-part challenge. Find out what labels you're wearing, and your gut knows that they no longer fit. You've grown out of them. You've come past them. Okay, find out what you're wearing that you have no business wearing anymore, those labels. But then the second part to this challenge is this: what labels are you putting on other people? Because it takes a lot of time and a lot of work, a lot of internal strength to bust past and bust out of a label. You're shackling people just like you have been shackled. Okay, we shackle people into living in a box because you're not smart enough, you're not tall enough, you're not slim enough, you don't have enough money, and they can begin to believe this. You're not who they're looking for. And fill in the blank, on and on and on. Well, hello. I got all kind of devil dogs on the line this morning. Miss Chanel Porter, marathoner extraordinaire, Marine extraordinaire. Good morning. So we have to recognize the labels that have been put on us. And hello, Italy. I got to learn some more languages because international viewers, I need at least to be able to greet them in their, I know ciao, but I don't want you to go anywhere just yet, Italy. So we have to learn to not only stop accepting labels that are shackling us, that are putting us in a lane that doesn't fit anymore, and then make sure that we're not doing it to others. It takes so much time and energy and awareness to break out of something. We're boxing people in and in essence preventing them from becoming who they were designed to be. Some people have the strength to get past the labels, others don't, and they stay shackled and they stay small and they stay living only a piece of their life when there was so much more meant for them. Okay, so we would never knowingly and on purpose put someone in a jail cell by the words we use, but we're doing it every day. This is our June review, so take some time. Take some time and review that stuff. Break out the mirror, do some self-assessments. Where labels no longer fit, break out of them. Okay, where you have put people, half marathons, girl, you don't run a half, you have run enough half marathons to have a whole lot of marathons. Okay, so I'm not taking anything from you. So that is my challenge today. Watch the labels, break out of them, and stop putting them on people. It takes too long to get past and get over and get out of and get free from labels that no longer fit. Okay, that is my challenge to you. And until next time, take real good care of yourselves.